correctly with the correct amount.
You are tuned into Dash A Fire Podcast.
This is Dash A Fire Podcast. This is Dash A Fire Podcast with Dashai. Reggae Vegan Lifestyle. Greetings and welcome. You are tuned into the Dash A Fire Podcast, episode 6. This is the place where we bring together reggae music and a vegan lifestyle. And I'm your host, Dashai, broadcasting out of San Diego in Southern California. Each episode of the Dash A Fire Podcast will bring you the latest and greatest in reggae music and glimpses into the vegan lifestyle with interviews, the Fire 5, food for thought, and more. Be sure to subscribe at SoundCloud/Dash A Fire Podcast or on the iTunes podcast directory. All iPhone users, you can ask Siri to find the Dash A Fire Podcast, or you can go to your podcast app and type in Dash A Fire. All Android users, you can ask Google to find the Dash A Fire Podcast, or use the Apple Music app and type in Dash A Fire Podcast. You can also catch us on catchavibes.com each and every Monday at 1 p.m. Just go to their website, catchavibes.com, or you can catch the vibes on the TuneIn app and click Catch a Vibes Radio. And to make a link with Dash A Fire with any questions, comments, or suggestions, or if you just want to make a link, you can check us on the Dash A Fire Facebook page, or check us on Instagram at Dash A Fire Podcast. In this episode, we will be featuring new tunes and rhythms like Jacure's Show Love, a tune called Dr. Love by Junior Holt, son of John Holt, a brand new Gappy Ranks produced by our brethren Nico Rebel, plus new rhythms like Northern Lights by Wicked Vibes, Lion of Judah, and a new version of the big classic Cuss Cuss. Be sure to stay tuned for this episode's Fire 5 and some dancehall juggling with a brand new Beanie Man, a new thing from Mad Spider Productions called Bipolar, and one Dawn rhythm from Virtual Records and more. Plus this episode's pick of the pod. Also stay tuned for this week's guest, DJ Gringo from Stateside Revolution out of New York. He's coming out here to San Diego real soon, so we had to catch up with him before he touches down. So let's get this cat started with a brand new single from Jacure's latest album, The Cure. Thanks again for tuning in. Once again, this is Jacure with Show Love.
Yeah man, you tuned into Dash A Fire Podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle scene.
Let me love you and squeeze you, feel you.
Dash of Fire, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Once again, big tune thing called Dr. Love by Junior Holt. That's the son of the late, great John Holt. Brand new thing, Big Lovers vibes.
My name is Junior Holt. Call my number anytime. I'm available, just call on me. My name is Dr. Love. I can mend your broken heart, replace your pretty smile. Call on me when you need some love. My number is 6609. Lover's question I can answer, give you peace of mind. I can stop you from crying, send chills up your spine, make you feel alright. My name is Junior Holt. Call my number anytime. I'm available, just call on me. My name is Dr. Love. My name is Junior.
Once again, brand new tune by Junior Holt. That's the son of the late, great John Holt. Big thing right here called Dr. Love.
When you need some love, my number is 6609.
Yeah, me know. Can't wait for no handout, no food fever. Yo, nuggies.
That's right, once again, brand new thing called Northern Lights. Brought to you by Wicked Vibes.
I get ranks and I'm just talking to the world.
That's right, our brethren Gaffy Ranks, thing called Lift Me Up.
Please don't make them control your life. A real talk. Yeah, me know. Can't wait for no handout, no food fever. Me, I work for my own thing, my glory come. I have to rise up if I tumble down. Can't wait for nobody to pick me up. Me, I pray to the Lord to lift me up, lift me up. Some working from 9 to 5. And some open the fridge and the food inside. And some don't know what them a do with them life. It's so hard nowadays to survive. Can't wait for no handout, no food fever. Me, I work for my own thing, my glory come. I have to rise up if I tumble down. Can't wait for nobody to pick me up. Me, I pray to the Lord to lift me up. I once said this little herbs of mine, bright like a star, I'm gonna make it shine. It's all about the herbs, the herbs, the herbs, the herbs, man time. Policeman be still like one go fight crime. Settle Mr. 45, one go tell 9. It's all about the herbs, the herbs, the herbs, the herbs, man time. One time for the dabbers, stab it up. It up, it up, it up. 2 times for the stoners, roll it up. It up, it up, it up. 3 times Charlie's roll, gotta fill it back up. Back up, back up, back up. Like chicken tongue, we gonna light it up. If I once said this little herbs of mine, bright like a star, I'm gonna make it shine. It's all about the herbs, the herbs, the herbs, the herbs, man time.
had her love, but now it's gone.
Dasha Fire, me say.
Caribbean man with a West Coast girl. She me wants in a me world. Look like she want me for diamond, rubies and pearl. Yo, once I had her love, but now it's gone nowhere. Once I had her love, but now it's gone nowhere. Yo, seems like I've been wasting her time, so she left without a sign. Once I had her love, but now she's gone nowhere. Yo, my feelings hurt, I'm in pain. Keep looking at that old picture frame. Anytime the phone ring, I keep calling her name. Can't believe my glory turned to shame. We spend time in Laguna, watch movies in LA, in Long Beach, we try to count the sun grain. Next time I take you to Jamaica in Mobile, I make you listen to some roots rock reggae. Once I had her love, but now it's gone away. Once I had her love, but now it's gone away. Seems like I was wasting her time, so she left without a sign. Once I had her love, but now it's gone away.
Back to the weekdays, ay. Pre-life, benches and songster. No make your gun carry you down like no anchor. No beg me money for no shot nor no gun. The people say the Griffith down. Me tell you this, we no want no more gunshot. We no want no more gunshot. Give me some keep on Fridays. When the party shot, why load the slugs and Glock? Can I tell you this? We no want no more gunshot. We no want no more gunshot. No knockings in the head. Better you find a trade because badness no pay. Hey, or you fi kill a man for your cellular or a 10-pack. Tell me how that for regular. Boy, it sick me stomach when me hear them crime ya. Man a murder woman for them vagina. Lord, the 14 parish you better listen up. Any man we murder pick no fi this him up. Hey, police and soldiers we preserve and protect. No innocent life no fi take. Call it tell you this. We no want no more gunshot. We no want no more gunshot. Give me some keep on Fridays. When the party shot, boy, load the slugs and Glock. Call it tell you this. We no want no more gunshot. We no want no more gunshot. No knockings in the head. Better you find a trade because
this one it is a peace cry. You and 90 what the world needs now more than ever. I said change is gonna come when the children of the sun take a stand and make a plan to work together. So I'm reaching out all over the world to everyone everywhere, to our defenders of peace who want to see the violences. Let me see your two fingers in the air. Now to the president, prime minister, the king and the czar. We the people of the world, we don't want war. Too much bloodshed and emotional scar. We don't know what you're fighting for. And now the world is torn and battered. So many dreams shattered. The people they are living in sorrow. Hey. And now it's time for a healing. And what about the children? They need a better tomorrow. This one it is a peace cry. You and 90 what the world needs now more than ever. I said change is gonna come when the children of the sun take a stand and make a plan to work together. So I'm reaching out all over the world to everyone everywhere, to our defenders of peace who want to see the violences. Let me see your two fingers in the air. Alright, the time has come for us to make the decision to live up as one and stop the division. Not from class or creed, nor color or religion. And we won't be fooled by politicians. We tell them say, stop the violence, stop the imposition. Embrace culture, respect tradition. Show us some patience, love and tolerance. I know that is the most highest vision. That's why I sing a peace cry. You and 90 what the world needs now more than ever. I said change is gonna come when the children of the sun take a stand and make a plan to work together. So I'm reaching out all over the world to everyone everywhere, to our defenders of peace who want to see the violences. Let me see your two fingers.
You are in tune to Dasha Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
That was our brethren right there, Josh Sun, with a big tune called Peace Cry on Northern Lights, brought to you by Wicked Vibes. And we started the show off with the brand new Ja Cure single, a thing called Show Love, from his brand new album, The Cure. And then we went into a big single, big tune, big lovers vibes from Junior Holt. That's right, the son of John Holt, on the rise with a big tune called Dr. Love. And then that rhythm right there, Northern Lights, brought to you by Wicked Vibes. Starting off with Gappy Ranks, Perfect Hegemony, Luton Fire, Cali Blacks, and of course our brethren Ja Sun. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the vibes going right here on the Dash of Fire podcast with some brand new tunes and brand new rhythms once again, right here with a big thing brought to you by Zion Kings. Big rhythm called Lion of Judah, starting off with Pressure with Rastafari Get the Victory.
Yeah, man, you tuned in to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
Yeah, Zion is the Rasta man reward. Every man get pay a card. Rasta man now get the victory. Survival of the fittest. Rastafari get the victory. The natural is the mistake. Oh yo, Jaja get the victory. Survival of the fittest. Get a youth to get the victory. I tell you, natural is the mistake. Go down, wicked man, go down. Rastafari lead the people in the town. In among Zion where the love is to be found. Ethiopians, stand up for your rights and hold your ground. Rasta man now fight for your worthy cause. Plant the food and feed what suffer and a starve. Mission Babylon now no conscience in their laws. From afar they bring him on a sight of flaws. I saw the Rasta man now get the victory. Survival of the fittest. Rastafari get the victory. The natural is the mistake. Boy, yo, Jaja get the victory. Survival of the fittest. Get a youth to get the victory. I tell you, natural is the mistake. Them build them satellite and still not reach my heights. The diamonds and the luxuries couldn't bleach my sight. According to your works, you're gonna reap what you sow. Ungrateful to knowledge if you don't teach what you know. Conquer over evil so triumphantly. Glorify the king and let the infant sing. Rasta man arise, the youths them consciousness. The wicked man sick out and have vomit. I saw the Rasta man now get the victory. Survival of the fittest. Rastafari get the victory. The natural is the mistake. Boy, yo, Jaja get the victory. Survival of the fittest. Get a youth to get the victory. I tell you, natural is the mistake. Where the grass is green and the wind blows, yeah. Victory is on the rise. Rastafari, I lead the battlefield. And many see not to beat a failure but a child. Hey, stepping out of Rome into my home. Warriors, them not compromise. Enemies necessary, I'm gonna live so free. You see, and watch the poor man strive. I tell you, Rastafari get the victory. Survival of the fittest. Get the youths will get the victory. I tell you, natural is the mistake. One yours, Rasta get the victory. Survival of the fittest. Get the youths will get the victory. Natural is the mistake. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
You are tuned in to the Dash of Fire podcast. Right about now, it's all about a brand new rhythm thing called Lion of Judah. With the voice of Mr. Michael Rose.
Do not follow them youths. Start a going. Do
no follow. Do no follow no suit. Sting ding ding da da boy. Man, you should invest in education of the people, protecting their welfare and making sure they have health care. See, enough youths don't have a pair of shoes on their feet, but in their hands, them have a big M16. What mama say? Do no follow. Do no follow them youths. Stand there going. Do no follow. Do no follow no suit. What mama say? Do no follow. Do no follow them youths. Stand there going. Do no follow. Do no follow no suit.
Africa is the place I wanna be. Good over evil, confident to the victory. Lion of Judah gon' set I free. Woo woo, most I gon' set I free. Woo woo, tired we work hard for the slave salary. Them government a fraud, them are the same wannabe. Lion of Judah gon' set I free. Woo woo, Selassie gon' set I free. Woo woo. Too much ramshackle in a Babylon, boy. That greedy politician is a wicked man, boy. Too much ramshackle in a Babylon, boy. That greedy politician is a wicked man, boy. And right now, if Africa no free, black man can't free. We got to find a way that we'll survive by any means. Sacrifice without fear to forgive the enemies. But definitely Babylon won't see me on my knees. Operation in the street, them jobs and disease. Them 5-0 police, we shut you down for just the least. The golden sunshine I wanna see, yeah. Africa the place I wanna be. Too much ramshackle in a Babylon, boy. That greedy politician is a wicked man, boy. Too much ramshackle in a Babylon, boy. That greedy politician is a wicked man, boy. Babylon gone, stone cold in a vanity. You know see the city gone boring now. The youths them drunk like a bat and they no respect nobody. Can't get rid of the heavy work, you know.
Smooth black skin, African woman, you I want to be inside your circle of life. Smooth black skin, African woman, you I want to be inside your heart. You hear me, woman? Smooth black skin, African woman, you I want to be inside your circle of life. Take it from the genesis, right from the beginning. I first saw you stepping in, you caught my eye. You boost my adrenaline, chock full of melanin. You walk the way you talk, so strong yet feminine. Baby, you make me high. I'm breathing off your vibes, your energy. I feel like I can fly. Girlfriend, when you're close to me, it is what love's supposed to be. So hot, hit the spot, we spark when you're holding me tight. Love in the dark of night. Smooth black skin, African woman, you I want to be inside your circle of life.
Man, in an enigma. It was Daniel in a Bell and the Dragon, if you didn't know that. The same one Daniel it was with the Michael Archangel. Man with eye like flame of fire from in the Old Testament. Christ did angel monarchy in a Rastafari content. In the society of the rich and the poor and the down. And I hear the anointed, the guy left of Jah. Him the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Him the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah.
intention we know. They never surrender to the empires who deny in a revisionistic remember. Jah who give it sun and moon and all earth provender. Ulterior motive coordinating a hidden agenda. As they chase it down between opulence, luxury and splendor. The physiognomy and the biology and the interior. The electromagnetic pull of our leads out to stabilize the generation. Strive by Jah. 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 In the society of the rich and the poor and the lost. And I hear the anointed, the elect of Jah. Him the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Him the conquering lion of the tribe. In the society of the rich and the poor and the lost. And I hear the anointed, the elect of Jah. Him the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Him the conquering lion of the tribe. At the point the plant became introverted and flincher. Because the touch of light they care for was inadequate. And some of them still a bloom out in the wild nature fauna. And toughen to the situation, special maneuver. And rise still in a clear contact to Haile the Emperor. The generation again I go reflect the him other. The conquering man lion of the tribe of Judah. In a conquer, they don't wanna call out the energy release out. The commercial industry build round singer and player. Singer and player. In the society of the rich and the poor. In the society of the rich and the poor and the lost. It reaching at every medium where it can advertise in. Cause they did not surrender in Ethiopia. It's how the legacy and identity they couldn't take over. It has proven to be invaluable to the world over. You see Abyssinian medieval Gothic architecture with the Byzantine Armenian in a prayer similar. You lean the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. And I hear the anointed, the elect of Jah.
Dash a fire, miss say.
Herbalist, we alone and navigate out the gate of this great abyss. So keep it green with the highest meditation and the proper seed. We not gonna hide it neither. All the paraphernalia written in the rider, so either see it and not see it when we come around. Cause this medicine have us ascending from the root to the crown. So fire, burn it down. Coconut fire, no we don't live on without it. Fire, light the way. Healing of the nation we advocating. Reasoning in at the interview, foreign of them listening in. Steamers in my hand, steamers in my hand. Tracked into the festival, full day ahead of we. Firewood in the van, cause steaming is the plan. No matter which part of the earth we there, we keep the fire lit. So whatever the government want to say, the chalice have a hit. As long as a Vatican on patrol, we use the herb to play the role of self-defense from mind control. Oh, we now gonna take it so. Fire, burn it down. Coconut fire, no we never let go without it. Fire, light the way. Healing of the nation we advocating. And when we talk of coconut, it gets sentimental. Use it as a currency and keep it confidential. So proper slow the shell we overcome the temperamental. With the acted, steaming out the tension, dead boom. So with access to this clarity, everything start to fall in place. So we activate the ritual in every single space. And we cut she up, be always full of only the highest. Strictly vital for the vital application of the cess. So fire, burn it down. Coconut fire, no we never let go without it. Fire, light the way.
I will see them fall. I will feel the pressure down his light. I shall rise. I will see them fall. I will feel the pressure down his light. I shall rise. I will see them fall. I will feel the pressure down his light. I shall rise. Just try to give love, you may receive love. Action, reaction to love and affection. Talking about the mission of God. Know the power that we gave it in your hearts to realize it. We must be unite. The world war against society and crime. Spirituality is purification. That's the key to reach this salvation. I shall rise. I will see them fall. I will feel no pressure down this light. I shall rise. I will see them fall. I will feel no pressure down this light. In this time of war, people need to feel love. What you think about we Rastas? We bring peace in our world. We bring joy in our town. We got blessings from above. I'm guided by the Lord, cause He shows me His love. I the first conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. I the first conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. I shall rise. I will see them fall. I will feel no pressure down this light. I shall rise. I will.
This is a brand new rhythm to get used to, a thing called Fire. Right about now we're gonna get into the Alice Pablo version, big thing called Far East Rasta.
in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
Once again, this is the Dash of Fire podcast, and right there is a brand new tunes and brand new rhythms. We started off that section with Lion of Judah rhythm brought to you by Zion Kings, featuring a big thing from Pressure called Rastafari Get the Victory. And of course, the legendary Michael Rose, Luton Fire, Jadan Blackmore, and Aki Becca, formerly known as Vaughn Benjamin of Midnight. Then we went into the big rhythm Fire with Ja 9 with the title track, Sister Awa, and Micah Shemaya. And right there behind us is the Addis Pablo version, Far East Rasta. So we're gonna keep the vibes moving with the big relic of the legendary rhythm Cuss Cuss, featuring Glenn Washington, Linville Thompson, Joseph Cotton, and Trinity. And look out for a brand new Gappy Ranks, brought to you by Nico Rebel Music, thing called Don't Trouble Anyone. Once again, the big relic of the Cuss Cuss, brand new Glenn Washington thing called Highly Blessed.
Yeah man, you tuned into Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
I don't have to live and fret. Don't have to live and fret, no. Never had to break a sweat my flesh. I know I am highly blessed. I feel your blessings all over me. His mercies encompass my
Dash of Fire, pull up, pull up, pull up.
I don't have to live and fret. Don't have to live and fret, no. Never had to break a sweat my flesh. I know I am highly blessed. I feel your blessings all over me. His mercies encompass my soul. For me, there's no other entity. Your love is more precious than gold. He's the same today as he was before, just like in ancients of old. And stronger each day, I love him more. He won't leave me out in the cold. You can find him in the country, anywhere on a lonely street. He is food for the hungry, abiding new strength for the weak. I don't have to live and fret. I don't have to live and fret, no. Don't have to break a sweat my breath. I know I am highly blessed. I don't have to live and fret. Shouldn't have to live and fret. I don't have to live and fret. I know I'm highly blessed.
Me light up me split, ganja man. Me smoke it in a Rizla. Me nah make no trouble. Nah make no trouble. Me nah make no fight. Me lick up me pipe. Me ganja pipe. Babylon no like it. Babylon a fight it. One Babylon a come. A two Babylon a come. Me nah run. Me say me nah run. Boy, a the good ganja me a smoke. A no bad ganja me a smoke. Babylon no like it. Babylon a fight it. Ganja man, you are the righteous man. Ganja man, you are the righteous man.
Your dancehall connection. We say go spread it to the nation. All over. This is your dancehall connection. How you mean? We say go play it for the man and woman. Yo, me used to bring up the sound in the bamboo land. On the tree top, used to hang the steel and reggae music I play from dusk till dawn. Nobody never used to come and dance with firearms. The gangsters them a chill now. Fire no can put me back in the days when the reggae just born. Yo, somebody come tell me then what I want. Cause those was the days that I really had on in the dancehall connection. I said just spread it to the nation. Spread it. This is your dancehall connection. Just like that. I say go play it for the man and woman. One more time. Your dancehall connection. I say go spread it to the nation. Now your dancehall connection. Yeah, hear me straight up. Yo, watch your people.
Say rock, we a go rock it now the dancehall tonight. Me say that dub, we a go dub it now the dancehall tonight. All gone, but me life no gone. The naughty dread still there. Say all gone, but me life no gone. The naughty dread still there. Sure, me say the children of today, them no have no manners. Them go to them bed and no say no prayers, but naughty go they and the manners. Black till you wonder heavy manners. Sure, me say the children of today, them no have no manners. Them go to them bed and no say no prayers, but naughty go they and the manners. Till you under heavy manners. We gonna rock it, then the dance all tonight. We gonna dump it, then the dance all tonight.
Once again, you are tuned into the Dash of Fire podcast, and right about now, it's all about this brand new Gappy Ranks, produced by Nico Rebel Music. Big thing called Don't Trouble Anyone.
Mama tell me, say, Papa tell me, say, son, behave yourself anywhere you're there. Don't trouble anyone. Don't trouble anyone. Preacher tell me, say, teacher tell me, say, be a shepherd, not be a sheep. You say, don't follow anyone. Don't follow anyone. The lion's reign and the lion's power remains the same. Things never change, and every day I pray the Most High keep me safe. From a little and I grow, me never chat to stranger. I run up in a waffle, buck up in a danger. All Jesus Christ, we did born in a major. Feel learn before him turn in a savior. I remember me mama tell me say, Papa tell me say, son, behave yourself anywhere you're there. Don't trouble anyone. Don't trouble anyone. Preacher tell me say, teacher tell me say, be a shepherd, do not be a sheep. Him say, don't follow anyone. Don't follow anyone. Marcus Garvey, they tell them in a deep doctrine. When Martin Luther had a dream, he was not sleeping. Mandela said, if you wash your friend, them that you're keeping. His Majesty Selassie, I Rasta believe. Malcolm put her X on his name and get her youth feel the pain. Never let them fade away. Need some new role model. We stand up and fight. The youths are the future, the stuff of life. Open your ear, come in, not talk twice. Take the advice, Mama tell me, say, Papa tell me, say, son, behave yourself anywhere you're there. Don't trouble anyone. Don't trouble anyone. Preacher tell me, say, teacher tell me, say, be a shepherd, do not be a sheep. Him say, don't follow anyone. Don't follow anyone. The lion's reign and the lion's power remains the same. Things never change, and every day I pray the Most High keep me safe. From a little and I grow, me never chat to stranger. I run up in a waffle, buck up in a danger. All Jesus Christ, we did born in a major. Feel learn before him turn in a savior. I remember me mama tell me say, Papa tell me say, son, behave yourself anywhere you're there. Don't trouble anyone. Don't trouble anyone. and be a sheep. Him say, don't follow anyone. Don't follow anyone.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene?
That's right. Once again, that was a brand new Gappy Ranks produced by our brethren Nico Rebel. Thing called Don't Trouble Anyone. And right before that, we had the brand new relick of the Cuss Cuss Rhythm. That's right. Glenn Washington, Lynn Bill Thompson, Joseph Cotton, and Trinity. And be sure to subscribe to the Dash of Fire podcast at SoundCloud/Dash of Fire podcast or on iTunes podcast directory. And feel free to share or tell a friend, because sharing's caring. And definitely hold tight for this week's Fire 5, as well as some dancehall juggling, food for thought, and this week's pick of the pod. But in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna link up with our brethren DJ Gringo, so check the vibes.
Yeah, man, you're tuned in to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene?
Greetings and welcome once again. This is the Dash of Fire podcast, and right now we got our brethren Gringo in the place. What's up, Gringo?
Yeah, man, everything blessed. That's right. Everything blessed,
yeah, man.
everything up and bright, you know?
Yeah, man. How's everything going on right now?
Yeah, everything's good. You know, where I'm at, it's chilly over here in New York, you know? You don't have the beautiful weather like you guys in California. So.
Right. Well, you'll be experiencing that soon, so, you know? So you mentioned New York. Where exactly are you at in New York?
Right now, as we speak, I'm in Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn, actually, right now.
And is that where you were born and raised, or are you from another borough?
Well, Brooklyn, I spent a lot of time in Long Island. And I spent time, like, presently I'm between Harlem and Brooklyn, actually.
That's what's up. For those of you out there that not know Gringo, you want to explain who you are and what you do?
Well, I'm a DJ, a reggae DJ. I play, I dabble in soca, dancehall, other genres of music, but I'm mostly known for playing reggae music. I'm also a radio host on Sirius XM on The Joint. You can catch me on The Joint every Sunday, 1 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's basically it. I'm just me.
So does that play a role within your music and your style?
Well, I mean, Brooklyn, it helps me. I would say Brooklyn, it helps me expand as far as keeping more of an open mind when it comes to playing music. But Brooklyn is like the official melting pot. You have everybody out here. You have people from all walks of life out here. Everybody doesn't want to hear the same thing. Everybody wants to hear. You have people from Guyana that want to hear things from their country. You have people from different countries in Africa that want to hear their music also, So it helps me develop a style to where I can appease people from all walks of life, not only Jamaicans,
Yeah, man. Well, I can tell you, I've been out to Brooklyn a few times, and I love it out there, being a reggae DJ. I mean, the first time I walked into a Jamaican restaurant out there, and they were playing Garnet Silk, I kind of bugged out for a second. And just like the, the Rasta culture, I went out there with my brethren Ross Morty, and he just took me around, and it was just great vibes,
Yeah, man. Brooklyn is where it's at,
Yeah,
Brooklyn
man.
is where I would say Brooklyn. I don't know, I might be biased, but I say Brooklyn is like the closest thing to Jamaica and many other islands, many other countries. You know what I'm saying? Like most people, when they migrate to the States from other countries, like Jamaica, for instance, they end up in Brooklyn first. So I love Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean the Caribbean culture and the community and everything is prevalent on the streets when you're walking around. I mean, it's everywhere. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So what are some top vegan spots out there? So when I come out next time, that you can recommend?
Vegan spots. We could go downtown Manhattan over to West 4th Street, where they have a spot called Red Bamboo, and there's another spot on the same block called Vegetarian Paradise. Then we could go uptown to Harlem, where you have the Uptown Juice Bar on 125th Street. There's a spot called Vegan Vegan on St. Nicholas and 113.
So there's plenty of spots for me to go to, but what is, okay, then since you named so many spots, so what is one spot, so when I come out next time, that if any spot, that's the spot I should go to?
When you come out next time, I'm inviting you personally to Season Vegan. That's my official, like, you know, I go there like once a week at least.
So what kind of food is that spot?
Well, they, you get everything from what I normally get, to tell you the truth. I would get burrito or pizza quesadilla. Burrito with a pizza quesadilla. But they have everything from, they have a raw portion to their menu. They have like things like pancakes. They have like pancakes on Saturdays with like chicken and waffles. You know, all different things.
Okay. Yeah, man, that sounds great. You know, definitely.
Matter of fact, I just went to a spot called Champ, actually in Brooklyn. It's on over by Head Road, over. You come off of Montrose on the L train, and that's a straight up vegan spot, and they have like a lot of vegan burgers. I had French toast, and I had tempeh bacon, and I had tofu scramble, and then after I had that, I had mac and cheese.
Nice. Well, both those spots sound good, and I'll definitely take you up on that offer to come out. You're definitely coming out soon. That sounds wicked. So, as a DJ, I'm a selector too, and I remember buying tunes. What are some earlier tunes that you remember getting into and listening and really vibing out to?
Wow. Well, when I was young, my father was a DJ actually. And he DJ'd. I used to go with him to play like little house parties and, basement parties and stuff like that. And one of my favorite, a song that stuck in my head, one of the first songs that stuck in my head is How Can I Leave by Dennis Brown. I don't know, that's an old school song. Like, the song is like, how could I leave? How could I possibly go on? It's a Dennis Brown song. That song like stuck in my head. Like I fell in love with that song, you know?
Dash a fire, miss say.
How could I leave? what I do. Whoa. It was ordained that man should leave his mother and cleave to the woman that he loves. Yeah, I'm very sure that I could never love anyone the way I love you now. Yeah, promise you won't leave me. Promise you won't hurt me. Promise you won't ever make me blue. If you ever leave me, if you should desert me, baby, I don't know just what I do. I said I don't know just what I do. I really don't know just what I do. Whoa. How could I, baby? Whoa, yeah. Oh, now. Ooh, yeah.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
Oh, I wake up in the morning with my hair down in my eye. She says Then I stumble to the breakfast table while the kids were going off to school. Goodbye. She reaches out, takes my hand, squeezes it and says, how you feeling? Oh. And I look across her smiling lips that warms my heart and see my morning sun. And if that's not loving me, then all I've got to say, oh God, it make the little green apples and it don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. There's no such thing as Mother Sue's, Disneyland and Mother Goose ain't no nursery. God didn't make the little green apples and it don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. When myself is feeling low, I think about the face of flow that is my mind. Sometimes I call her up at home, knowing she's so busy. Ask her to get away, bring me some ragabite to eat. She draws wishing the winter died. No, when myself is feeling low, I think about the face of glow that is my mind. God, it made a little green apples and it don't rain.
Yeah, man, you tuned into Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
So when did you realize, like, as a DJ, you know, slowly coming up, you know, within yourself and coming up in the scene, when did you realize, like, yo, this is what I want to do? You know, because personally, it took me a while to be like, okay, I'm a reggae DJ. You know what I mean? Because it just took me a while as a person who was a collector and then slowly started being asked to come DJ, you know?
So you're asking, when did I say I want to be a DJ or a reggae DJ?
I think when you wanted to become a DJ, when did you know, like, oh, this is what I want to do?
Well, I've actually too hyped. Well, my father I got my first set of turntables because he didn't want me to play his equipment. So I got my first set of turntables when I was 13. You know, and at that time I was actually playing hip hop. You know, I like get away from the reggae. You know, being young and you know being in New York. You know, I gravitated towards hip hop and I was playing hip hop. But it wasn't until I turned like 18 where I got back into reggae, and that's when I started my sound actually. Stateside Revolution. And I DJ'd, I was going to college at the time, but even while I was in the class, my mind was like on music all the time. I've done so many different things. I'm an electrician, you know, I went to nursing school, but I'm just a DJ, like I have to DJ. I just have to be there doing it, you know? That's what I am.
Oh, I know how it is. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm at a spot, I honestly just rather be DJing than just holding up the wall. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I was always on the road. Like, I've always been on the road. Like, I would never stay home, you know? I've always had to be inside the spot listening to music, you know?
Yeah, man.
So, I would probably say I didn't choose DJ. DJ chose me, you know?
Right. I can totally relate. Yeah, man. So you earlier you mentioned doing a radio show and stuff, and also you mentioned to me previous conversations that you had some other radio things going on as far as like in gaming systems or something like that.
Yeah,
Can you explain that to everybody.
Well, on Grand Theft Auto, which was PlayStation, I did when they take the cars. And when you're in the car on the video game and you go to the radio stations, you have like different genres. You go from hip hop to rock to reggae. And on the reggae channel, Sly and Robbie was the host for that, and I did the imaging. So I did the drop, the voiceover, like I would say K-Ja, West, and I would say like a lot of things having to do with Grand Theft Auto. That was San Andreas, and then Xbox had a game called Saints Row, and I had my own radio show on the Saints Row. Like when you listen to the DJ Gringo show on the reggae channel.
That's awesome.
That was Xbox Saints Row, yeah, man, it was a good experience. I love it, and I got my children. I mean, my first son, he, actually traded with his friend, and he was, telling his friend, yeah, that's my father, blah blah blah. They didn't believe him, you know? Yeah. But it was a good experience.
So what radio shows and what are the different projects that you're working on right now?
Well, right now I'm back on Sirius XM. I was on Sirius XM from 2003 to 2008. And when they merged with XM, I was on Sirius, and when they merged with XM, like 300 of us got laid off at the same time, you know?
Right.
So I got rehired last year, July of 2014. So I've been back on Sirius since then. I'm doing, I have like 2 weeklies that I'm doing. One I've been doing like I don't know, for like 6 years. And I'm doing also a Sunday at a spot called Bar 13. I've been doing Sunday nights in Manhattan since 97, actually, you know?
Same as us, man.
Yeah. You know, just trying to get out there more. I'm coming to the West Coast, as you stated earlier. I'm going to be in San Diego, the 13th, with Tribe of Kings. You know, and I'm gonna be in Seattle actually Monday at Baltic Room with Element.
Yeah, man. Element, aka DJ Element. That's my boy. That's my brother right there, man. I DJ one of the first Jam nights. So it's a really good party. It's a really good party, and you're gonna have a lot of fun.
How long have it been? Jam?
I want to say it's been going on for like 8 years or like 7 years or something.
Wow. That's good. It's a good thing to know that. You know, I wasn't even conscious of that, like, back in the days. Because when I was speaking to Charlamagne, he told me that he's been doing weeklies, I think, for about the same amount of time. Like, since, like, in the 90s, you know?
Oh, yeah. I never even began for a long time.
Yeah, but I didn't know that there were weekly reggae things going on, like in Washington. You know, back in the days when I was doing it in New York, I wasn't conscious of the fact that this was going on out there, you know? So that's a good thing, man.
Oh, there's a lot of weeklies all through California, all the way up to Portland, to Seattle, all the way into Vancouver. I mean, pretty much every major city, there's a few weeklies, a regular Monday, a regular Tuesday, a regular Wednesday. Like, you know, every night of the week, there's up and down the West Coast.
That's a beautiful thing. We keeping it alive, you know?
Yeah, man. I've even lined it up where I went to the Bay and DJ'd all around the Bay and up to Seattle and all kinds of things in like a week span, you know?
The Bay you're referring to, that's San Francisco, right?
Yep.
Oh,
San Francisco and Berkeley and Oakland.
Oh, okay. I've been to Cali. Actually, one time I went to the Dub Club to help Downbeat. I was selecting for Downbeat.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I went to go help Tony School play in Dub Club. This was years ago. I can't even. It was a while back.
Yeah, I played Dub Club one time, actually, and it's good. It's a really good, big Wednesday party they got going on, and they really embrace the old school, like, rub-a-dub style there, you know?
Yeah, man. That's a good thing.
So besides your West Coast tour or West Coast visit, what else you got going, you know, planned in the future?
Well, as far as the future is concerned, I got, I'm going to Trinidad in February. In Carnival time in Trinidad, every year they have this thing in Port of Spain called, the 12 tribes do it. It's called 7 Nights. So it's 7 nights straight of reggae music. In Trinidad, every year. They've been doing it for like 30 years. So I'm going down there to play that Carnival time in February. And I'm supposed to be, it's not confirmed yet, but I'm supposed to be going to go do some work in Kenya, in Africa. Supposed to be going over there to DJ. And that's it, just my regular, you know, doing things in New York and supposed to be doing Florida, dub-wise also.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about that party.
Yeah.
You're on, you know, Instagram, Facebook. You want to give the people all your social media info?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, DJ Gringo, NYC, Twitter, DJ Gringo, NYC. You can check out my website, statesiderevolution.com or djgringo.com. Both URLs lead to the same site, you know?
Yeah, man. You want to do any shout-outs or final words to all the listeners and your supporters out there?
Well, I mean, I just want to big up all the listeners out there, and I want to shout you out, you know what I'm saying, for doing what you do. You know, you're keeping it alive, and that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, give thanks.
I want to shout out, you know, everybody out there that helps you and everybody that supports the movement. period. And I can't wait to come out there and do what I got to do, you know, and I know we're going to have a good time, you know? And big up all the vegans. Big up all the vegans, eh? And remember to drink plenty of spring water. Spring water is key, eh?
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
That's right. Once again, big up DJ Gringo and give thanks for taking the time out and chatting with us. We're looking forward to checking the vibes with you on the West Coast. And make sure you check him out on Instagram as well as Facebook or his website, djgringo.com. And this is the part of the show where your comments and or suggestions could play a role within the cast. Feel free to send us your ideas or votes for your top tunes. You can check us on Facebook.com/Dash of Fire or on Instagram at Dash of Fire Podcast.
Yeah, this is the Dash of Fire Top 5, aka the Fire 5, Zimmy.
And this week there's a couple movements on the Fire 5, couple additions. So let's go ahead and get into it. Number 5 this week is Charlie Black on Legends of Soul Rhythm with a big tune called Better Must Come.
The youths them fully active. Cappuccino's production. I miss coming last boy again. Get to youths, don't give up the struggle. Don't give up, don't give up.
Number 5.
Cause I know things won't be the same one day. Better must come. Better must come. I know things won't be the same one day. Better must come. Better must come. Every ghetto youth stay in the right lane and no get caught up in them system. Me know it's rough, me know it tough, me know it hard in the street, but please don't become a victim. Don't lose faith in yourself. Work hard to what you believe. One day the table I go turn and Jaja I go help you achieve what you want to achieve. Cause I've been working, me no see no changes, but me nah give up. I've been grateful to the Lord for health and strength to live it up. Then I want me I go do now. What the hell if we do now? But continue work and pray. I know things won't be the same one day. Better must come. Better must come. I know things won't be the same one day. Better must come. Better must come. We used to every pressures of life when you think of. No shoes, no food when you think of. In our day, me go look a work on a rubbish shop because me now walk and beg I go turn gruff. Every ghetto you choose the right way. Better you pick up a Bible than you pick up a gun because too much ghetto youth life I done, you know. Cause I've been working, me no see no changes, but me nah give up. I've been grateful to the Lord for health and strength to live it up. Then I want me I go do now. What the hell if we do now? But continue work and pray. I know things won't be the same one day. Better
Number 5 this episode is Charlie Black with a big thing called Better Must Come on the Legends of Soul Rhythm. And coming in at number 4 this episode, holding firm on the chart, is Kabaka Pyramid with a big thing called King of Kings.
Well, I call upon the name of the Most High Emperor Selassie. Wait, no. Emperor Selassie.
Number 4.
Living in this deadly zone. Life is not a bed of rose. No, learn to swallow all the pain. Ice is running through my veins. Carrying this heavy load. I could never be alone. Gathering my energies. The system is my enemy. So I call upon the name of the King
stress men and I, yeah. Just listen my voice and listen me keenly. Hear me now, King Selassie, I come here to see me. Clear them out, we conquer them like Mussolini. Out of Babylon, the Rastafarians are leaving. Yeah, enough of them not get the message from the master. Them run go church and look the blessing from the pastor. In a confusion, them a dwell what happen after. Them a go end up in disaster. So I and I call on the name of the King of Kings. I and I call his name. I and I call on the name of the King of Kings. Emperor Selassie. Yes, I and I call on the name of the King of Kings. Known as the Most High. I and I call on the name of the Kings of Kings. Emperor Selassie. Worldwide poverty, slaves to the economy, envy and jealousy. Now we thirst to see your brother free. Police got no love for him. Murder cause his color skin. Africa that is my own. Now I'm leaving Babylon alone. So why and I call on the name of the King of Kings. I and I call his name. I and I call on the name of the King of Kings.
Once again, number 4 this episode is Kabaka Pyramid with a big tune called King of Kings. Coming in at number 3, the Brethren Like Chino, all courtesy of Larger Than Life with a big tune called Get High.
Yeah. Just like in the hippie days, ganja slip, healthy, healthy, smoke it, light it, me like it. Everybody get high, smoke weed and get high, ganja man, smoke it, light it, me like it. Everybody get high, smoke weed and get high. Well, watch out now. LTL say every spliffy light up the lalana. The chalawa that's when me sipping my cup. Power cut, ganja light and all the city light up. Babylon see that and I wonder if it is righteous. When me feeling down and out a ganja lift me right up. Me no want to hear my brethren them a sniffy white stuff. Hold a steady make sure that you're living righteous. Don't forget the King of Kings, they are sitting beside us. That's why we smoke it, light it, me like it. Everybody get high, smoke weed and get high, ganja man, smoke it, light it, me like it. Everybody get high, smoke weed and get high. Alright, me have a grade when you must frost, make head spin like hubcaps. Call it the top load strain, chop out brain like cutlass. Oh, him eye them red so at the high grade I must that. Higher than the attic, no, higher than the host top. Fire from the spliff, burn up beard and bun mustache. And a figure chop off if high grade in a mouse chop. No, me I'm not addict, but no man can't tell me about stop. No bring no coat, no crack, no tell me no crap. Just give me high grade, make me smoke it, light it, me like it. Everybody get high, smoke weed.
That's right, number 3 this episode is Chino with a big tune called Get High. And coming in number 2 this episode, moving down a notch, is Protege alongside Jesse Royal and Savannah with a big thing called Sudden Flight.
From the streets of Jamaica coming live and direct. Proto diggy there, we no need no mic check. Stepping at the place, nobody disrespect. Just I want to get the youths about
number 2.
Lordy, now join no party. Look what the politician them do to Claudy. Look what the politician them do to Jim. Him son resurrect it and look what them do to him. Cause they will use and dispose of you, those who are close to you. If you choose to tread the road, you know. So brother, if you are tonight, carry the scars of a coffee. I carry the fire of a Melchizedek. When your mind get a chance, represent. Cause you might have no past, it present. So not take them class, love your past, then resent you. Want make it fast, so them last every cent too. So we go back to the ancient ways, untold secrets that remained unchanged. Mentally get unchained, I want goal, I want aim, and the same what you're saying.
Got to stay
stay true to the things you know are right. Nothing worth the gain you attain by sudden flight. Rather keep your goals in sight.
True.
Even in the darkest night. Have faith in the Father, the one who shines your light.
Mercy me, them corrupt and covetous sneaker from me. I they am in here, one thing that you say. The intellect a play up on the poor poverty. Nobody now dance to a two-party. Oppression, brainwashing and nefarious schemes to keep the have-nots where they think they ought to be. I man, your promises are better when the poll time close. Then back to the same after we not announce. Rocks down a river bottom, never know, say so not. So many of me brother, them trapping at the blind. Black full of shot, but no food in a pot. What kind of liberty died? I and I Allah straight up, wake up, sons of Jacob. Lay down their arms, real tools if they take up. Stay up, wake up, sons of Jacob. Time to show the cowards what we made of.
Got to stay true to the things you know are right. Nothing worth the gain you attain by sudden flight. Sister, keep your goals in sight. Even in the darkest night, have faith in the Father, the one who shines your light.
So you've made it, tell me what's the basis? Thinking it's so basic, cruising in the A6. No, that's an illusion in the matrix. When you miss the payments, they gon' come and claim it. You have to be focused, keep the brain fit, keep the flame lit, never twist it when you aim it. So what I'm saying, simple and it plain, it all look the same when it flushing down the drain. Watch them as them shutting up the lane with the rope, gold chain, chrome supping in a hand. Look up on them face, touch a button if you can. Just be try take your place.
This is the Fire 5. And coming in at number 5 this episode was Charlie Black with a big tune called Better Must Come. Number 4, Kabaka Pyramid with a big thing called King of Kings. Number 3, all courtesy of Larger Than Life, Chino, the big thing called Get High. And right here is Protege alongside Jexy Royal and Savannah with a big thing called Sudden Flight. And coming in at number 1 this episode, Skip Marley with a big thing called Life.
Even if the skies are gray, I say that I will be there. This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life.
Number 1.
Even if the skies are gray, I say that I will be there. This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life. This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life. How long we gonna last? Living through the past, down the twist and curving road. That's the life you chose. Judge, I made the path. Remember what you had. Remember what you had. Now everything's gone bad. Why you look sad? Why you look so sad? This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life. This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life. Remember the places we used to roam. You were at the club, you told me you were home, and I forgave with a sigh. I told you everything will be alright. Down the twist and curving road, which way you're tossing, turning over, knock you back, I pull you forward, drag you down, you lift me over, yeah. from the twist and curving over, which way you toss and turning over, knock you back and pull you forward, drag you down, I lift you over, I lift you over, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me, life, oh life, This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me, life, oh life, so now you wonder why. Because of that one big lie you told. Now that curving road, now you gotta pay the toll. But you can't just lay there and cry. Never give up the fight. Never give up the fight. Doesn't matter where nor when. In the high or low seas, I'll be your friend. Be your friend. Be your friend. I pass by from time to time. You always considered a friend of mine. Yet my friend, still my friend, always my friend, yeah. This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life, This is life, oh life, out there somewhere for me. Life, oh life.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. Scene.
Once again, that was the Fire 5, and coming in at number 1 this episode was Skip Marley with a big thing called Life. And give thanks, y'all, for tuning in to the Dash of Fire podcast each and every week. Without y'all support, we could not do this, so give thanks for that. And do remember to feel free to send in your ideas and or votes toward the top tunes. And you can check us out on Facebook /Dash of Fire or on Instagram at Dash of Fire Podcast. And be sure to subscribe at SoundCloud /Dash of Fire Podcast or on the iTunes podcast directory. And right about now, we're going to get in some dancehall juggling. So we're going to kick this off with a brand new rhythm from Mad Spider Productions. The bipolar rhythm with Wayne Wonder, Froggy, and the whole Mad Squad and Mad Spider family. And plus stay tuned for new rhythms like Crates, One Dawn, and more. In the meantime, we're going to start this dancehall juggling with Wayne Wonder alongside Mad Spider family. Big thing called The Anthem.
Yeah, man, you're tuned in to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. See?
Yeah, we know I'm gonna need a up on a track, see? I'm gonna do an anthem for Mad Spider, see?
Oh, so loud.
Better believe it.
Me say they, oh, Mad Spider gon' be done them so. Me say they, oh, Mad Spider gon' done them so. And
this is a Mad Spider song. 2009 is when the journey began. Tarantula the spider, me and the madman. So that's where the name Mad Spider come from. The first day we link, we was in sync. So we dropped the rhythm, the basic instinct. Ask VP, I hear what them think. We are the first youths them, we redefine Prince and sing. I say,
me say they, oh, Mad Spider gon' be done them so. Me say they, oh, Mad Spider gon' done them so. Me say they, oh, surprise them come fi done them so. Me say they, oh, when they wanna come fi done them so. And
2010 when the thing did stall and the whole world a ball out for more dance all. Me and the spider link up again and up a bust and we make a little call. Right then we can on the business like ease. Drop a bad rhythm name Island Breeze. With Mojo Montana chant, a sizzle, a sing. We and the one that with songs like these. How the sing a song?
Me say they, oh, Mad Spider gon' be done them so. Me say they, oh, Mad Spider gon' done them so. And me say they, oh, surprise them come fi done them so. Me say they, oh, when you wanna
big Make gunshot bust out your eye like a fediwa. Make them know say mobile we no take chat. How you fit take Spanish town fi idiot? Man from Portmore say the whole of them foot. From your bad mind me nah give you no parry. You coulda live at Jamaica or Fari. Once we get word say you switch and you gone turn a fish. Anyway we buck up a straight worry.
Oh, what a shame. Them a die in vain. On the main and down the lane. Whoa, but man no care. We go sit anywhere. Police beware. No matter go down there. Whoa. I got my eyes up on a beam. If you know that's what I mean. This ceremony get the old magazine and if I beat on and twist. Get them out with this and for ready shining on you. I got my eyes up on a beam. If you know that's what I mean. This ceremony get the old magazine. Pop it out and squeeze. Get them out with this and for ready shining on you.
Me nah make none of them trick me and kill me. Antagonist them are the real devil pick me. Fussy, we know them a fussy. John know them a fussy. We see say them a fussy. Me skiller than Messi so no boy can't kick me. Hold me a score like Ronaldo history. Fussy, we know them a fussy. John know them a fussy. We see say them a fussy. Them a try to get me out and me find out. Fire me use and burn them every time I talk my mind out. The pit where them falling and me nah go make them climb out. Me know this a no game so you nah go get no time out. So me have to make them kick the bucket cause the fussy them a chuck it. Them a go on like say the real and when they check it them a bluff it. Them a link with the enemy and the style and a go on like them wild. So me have to rise machine and bust it. Me nah make none of them trick me and kill me. Antagonist them a the real devil pick me. Fussy, we know them a fussy. John know them a fussy. We see say them a fussy. Me skiller than Messi so no boy can't kick me. Hold me a score like Ronaldo history. Fussy, we know them a fussy. John know them a fussy. We see say them a fussy.
Nobody no man dead. Our father, put your hand on me head. Money me a look, for the cheese, for the bread.
Dash a fire flames.
Nobody no man dead. Nobody no man dead. Nobody no man dead. Our father, put your hand on me head. Money me a look, for the cheese, for the bread. Money me a look, for the spread, for the bed. Money me a look, for the spread, for the bed. For me youth lunch money, for me mother get fed. I want do some stop light with the pan red. Who no can't stop me, full speed in a head. Who no can't stop me, full speed in a head. Black people of Fire Nation. Black people of Fire Nation. Me no want see no more youth lock up in a station. Better girl need occupation. Black people of Fire Nation. Black people of Fire Nation. Me no want see no more youth lock up in a station. Better girl need occupation. As I say more life, tell ghetto youth don't touch it 4-5. Our father keep we children alive. Life is a journey, go get a free drive. Who no soul life sweet, go up for these heights. Heights of great man name for these heights. Heights of great man name for these heights. Baby you small, your fist up one big. Like Facebook, picture we want for these eyes. Black people of Fire Nation. Black people of Fire Nation. Me no want see no more youth lock up in a station. Better girl need occupation. Black people of Fire Nation. Black people of Fire Nation. Me no want see no more youth lock up in a station. Better girl need occupation.
Take on the hustle life and still me get up and a smile a little bush tea. Me get up and a boil. Ask, traffic give me strength when me step in on this side. And I walk, yeah, it's more than a mile. And me say, every youth feel a make it and a strive. And I see a whole carry, get up and a drive. Man tired of this, money up enough till me can buy a palace. Me can free rich and that I promise. So that I sell me, rather lick black till me can them chop off. I mean I sell out, just get the car when the top can chop off. Yeah, and anything me a wear and I don't know where you're not come. Cause me swear this year me must get the car when the top can chop off. Yeah, listen, only for your pile up and pile. When you come in on me house, you see Kyle up and Kyle. Y'all for your wine and give me style up and style. When you look bandy down, your face a shine up and tight. When we walk in at the back, me not for wait and not for try line. Me blessing infinite, but me stop climb on the sky high. With a wash and a bright light and a my time for the 9-night. Tell me you gun to stop fight, stay out and me eyesight. Me tell you say, rather lick black till me get them chop off. Me not sell out, me must get the car when the top can chop off. Yeah, and anything we are, we are rather than the way I
Dasha Fire Flames.
If Magdalene was a crowd.
That's right, as promised, brand new Beanie Man thing called We Say Fashion.
Dead. Last them. If Magdalene was a crowd, me woulda dey a jail long time. God's and God, they sing for you, not drop the thing. Oh, tell them a waste of fashion. Roll out and me blaze the Russian. Locally or international, man, clean like cheese in a can. Oh, tell them a waste of fashion. Roll out and me blaze the Russian. Locally or international, man, clean like cheese in a can. First thing first, no girl never say me want be it. Me roll out sharp like speed. Calona kick, high like grades. Girl, them a say me look fly like cage. When you step in a me house, me have a mini arcade. Close the for them picture palm for me yard page. Magazine cover then they on the last page. Magdalena for me last name. Tell them a waste of fashion. Roll out and me base the Russian. Locally or international, man, clean like cheese in a can. Who no tell them a waste of fashion. Roll out and me base the Russian. Locally or international, man, clean like cheese in a can. Tom Ford, red bottoms and Faragama. I saw we lock down any corner. Fashion in a with the Yanni. So anywhere we set them off, we see we on ya. Blue, we make money, we no do the drama. Vogue magazine center, we post for. King for fashion, coulda never joker. Top a top, never mediocre. Who no tell them a waste of fashion. Roll out and me base the Russian. Locally or international, man, clean like cheese in a can. Oh, tell them a waste of fashion. Roll out and me base the Russian. Locally or international, man, clean like
man to
cheese
me party cup.
Na 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 na.
Throat the bad dry, me a buy out the bar, anything with me like. And me have money for spend, yeah, every nickel, every dime. Me a work for me money, what's mine is mine. When me in at the club like a star, me a shine. Me walk right through the door, me no wait in a line. And me ready for shell the weekend. And next week we do it all over again and again and again. I just got paid, so I'm raving tonight. I'm gonna free up myself and have the time of my life. Me no business, but no one is. As long as my drinks are be nice, I'm gonna free up myself and have the time of my life.
Boston, Massachusetts, deliver me package like UPS. Connecticut, me and me cruise step. Brooklyn and Bronx never lose yet. Me no come up a bin fi count 2 cents. California me tie up every loose ends. Monkey sell when me stay and no fool ends. And no enough know me yard only few friends. Panorama me drive and no coupe Benz. Enough run left yard say 2 tens. Florida, West Palm with the frequent. We a pop champagne that money real good. Cause operation it no pretty. Even the Haitian them a shippy. Money I'm making NY City real good. Cause operation it no pretty. Even the Haitian them a shippy. Money I'm making NY City.
Say them say now make it. I made them say I got turn to Fenke. Them couldn't see my dream. Now me I live my dream. For all who did say me never did I make it, just look at me right now. For all who did doubt me and call me an iron balloon, look at me right now. Take a very good look, very good look. Them have to look at me right now. For all of them girls used to turn them back on me, them have to look at me right now. Man only can chat, so me never pay them, not a mine. Work hard and try get what a mine. No man predict my future, only God know when me fi reach when at the proper time. No of them true, them can't see life the way you see it. Them say you not come out to nothing. No that me start shut down the road that them a beg me for something. For all who did say me never did I make it, just look at me right now. For all who did doubt me and call me an iron balloon, look at me right now. Take a very good look,
so the party right. Every man clean to the bone and fresh, just like 40 White Sox. The party allowed like whoa. Me feel so good right now. So all when you own the remote, you still can't stop my show. Me just go and enjoy myself. Call life short. Yes, something now. Stress. Me just go and enjoy myself. Call life short. Yes, something now.
We are celebrating life, come me and my friends, if you see another day. Another day. Another day, yeah. And if you love life, let me see your hands up and let them stay. And let them stay up, let them stay up. Party one night and drinks now we go. Hey. No more rest in peace, no more rest in peace. Man a party and no gun we not free. And the girls make them and them happy. Every gangster dash where them shotty. Jungle is got the valley go party. Man want party, girl them no want no black party. Party all night. Liquor bus in our head. We know what in no more and we friend them dead. Every night we have to find a girl to go home with. Can't me can love up no gun in me bed. Feel the vibes when you're there in the party. Me and the girls them a do the way up, way up. Say up. Have the money and no water in a week up. We are celebrating life, come me and my friends if you see another day. Another day. Another day, yeah. And if you love life, let me see your hands up and let them stay. And let them stay up, let them stay up. Party one night and drinks now we go.
Shout it out loud. Girl, a one man you have. One man to your goodness. You can swear on your heart. Walk out from your proud. Say a one man you have. One man. Me I beg you just grab him up, love him up, love him up. Girl, a one man you have. You know open like 7-Eleven. You are good as fun every level. But in the record you know full up of stress and and left heels or sun. There with the devil. My girl, you are one of a kind. You not sleep with 10 man one at a time. A girl a come a hype up, but that a try. Walk out with your run up eye. Shout it out loud. Girl, a one man you have. One man to your goodness. You can swear on your heart. Walk out from your proud. Say a one man you have. One man. Me a beg you just grab him up, love him up.
I know every gal, no, I know every gal. I know every gal a wifey material. I know every gal, no, I know every gal. I know every gal a cycle down material. Push up your ring, gal, you are the wife. Number one gal in a human life. Matey, she only get the one night. A man say he never say, and she never. You a good girl, you certified. You never sleep with 30 guys, so you never have to tell 30 lies. Now if you take no man when your blouse nice skirt fi buy. In a human life, you settle, you steaming kettle. You never take ettle nor jekyll, Persian Virgil nor freckle. I know every gal, no, I know every gal. I know every gal a wifey material. I know every gal, no, I know every gal. I know every gal a cycle long material. Push up your ring, gal, you are the wife. Number one gal in a human life. Matey, she only get the one night. You man, let me say.
Me da ya I go and bill, I go and chill. And I sip some roots of Bubble Hill. Cause Rasta no consume season poison. Yeah, another Rasta.
You should be familiar with this tune already. Sean Nizzle alongside Bugle with a big thing called Rasta Party. Big anthem for the coming up year, trust me.
Me there I go and bill, I go and chill. And I sip some roots of Bubble Hill. Cause Rasta no consume season poison. Yeah, another Rasta party, yeah. Everything done upload. Every Rasta we see me make them proud. Fresh like water on the grass with a green letter prince and princess, kings and queens. Yeah, everything done upload. Every bubble we see me make them proud. Fresh like water on the grass with a green letter prince and princess, kings and queens. Never know a Ras have the prettiest scar. Fruit punch, all kind of roots in our bar. Everything straight where you sit in our place, cause you can't shake it in a Selassie I par. No empress there, they need to know this. Some born and raised and some are tourists. Them a go on like say Ras now have fun. Chalice a blaze from sun up to sundown. Yeah, everything done upload. Every Rasta we see me make them proud. Fresh like out on the ghost with a green letter prince and princess, kings and queens. Yeah, everything done upload. Every bubble we see me make them proud. Fresh like out on the ghost with a green letter prince and princess, kings and queens. Healthy living and that the Rasta promote. No man is short, cause we no yam goat. You can get a cup of sip spring water with it. We no yam nothing where you have to tie with the rope. Me a bar with Kalanji and some bone. Me fast cause me a drink wine from noon. No once in no baloney, no pepperoni. Me vegetable stew that no have nothing bony. Yeah, everything done upload. Every Rasta we see me make them proud. Fresh like out on the ghost with a green letter prince and princess, kings and queens. Yeah, everything done upload. Every bubble we see me make them proud. Fresh like out on the ghost with a green letter prince and princess, kings and queens.
Yeah, man, you tuned in to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
Once again, that was what we call dance hall juggling right here on the Dash of Fire podcast. We started off that dance hall juggling with a big rhythm by Mad Spider Productions, thing called Bipolar, featuring Mad Spider Family, Wayne Wonder, Surprise, Froggy Mad Squad, and Deli Ranks. And then we licked off a couple from the Fire Nation rhythm, Vibes Cartel and Ja Vinci, and then into a brand new Beanie Man, thing called We Say Fashion. And then the Crates rhythm with Gappy Ranks, Teflon, .0, and Jalova. And then we went into the One Don rhythm brought to you by Percho Records with Mr. Vegas, Vershawn, Mr. G. And then we sealed it off right there with Sean Nizzle alongside Bugle with a big thing called Rasta Party. Once again, give thanks y'all for tuning in to the Dash of Fire podcast. And right now we're gonna get on to Food for Thought.
This is Dash of Fire Food for Thought. See it?
And this episode's Food for Thought is all about artisan vegan cheese product. Or at least when I describe it to people, I often have to explain how Miyoko's Kitchen describes their artisan vegan culture nut product. And they describe it because, as they put it on their website, all food products are required by law to have an identifier, a word that describes what the product is, such as tea, bread, crackers, or well, cheese. Because their product isn't made from dairy in the state of California, they can't call it cheese. Years ago, soy milk manufacturers faced a similar situation, but eventually won a legal battle to use the word milk. Trust me, Miyoko's Kitchen artisan vegan cheeses or artisan vegan culture nut products is amazing. My lady Megan Ray often orders it for special occasions or if we're just really craving it. Definitely check their website, miyokoskitchen.com, and Miyoko is spelled M-I-Y-O-K-O. That's M-I-Y-O-K-O, miyokoskitchen.com, and check their various flavors they offer seasonally. I personally really like them on bagels and other similar products, but they are amazing, and thank you Miyoko and her crew for making such an awesome and high quality vegan product, and be sure to check them out. And give thanks once again y'all for tuning in to the Dash of Fire podcast, and make sure you subscribe to the podcast at SoundCloud/Dash of Fire podcast or on the iTunes podcast directory. You can also catch us on catchavibes.com each and every Monday at 1 p.m. You can go to their website, catchavibes.com, and check the vibes. And feel free to make a link with us with any questions, comments, or suggestions. Or if you just want to make a link, go ahead and go to the Dash of Fire Facebook page, or you can check us on Instagram at Dash of Fire Podcast. So we're going to seal off this show with this episode's pick of the pod. The pick of the pod for this episode is coming from a big band hailing out of Jamaica, making big waves right now. Get used to this band right here, Raging Fire, with a big tune called Long Road to Travel.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. See?
Woke up on the wrong side of my bed. If I never wise, then I would be dead. Words from my mama keep ringing my head. Hey. She says, son, don't go messing with the law. Don't just Babylon, I be a goddamn draw. Watch you all a drown and them throw you strong. It's a long road to travel and a mighty long way to go. It's a hard road to travel and I pray that God bless your soul. It's ringing on me head, the words my mama said. She said, son, don't get you wrong. But the hungry must be fed, the blind must be led before you rest your bones. It's a ringing on me head, the words my mama said. Every king should have been strong and teach the youth how to live and keep it positive, and Jah will bless your soul. It's a long road to travel and a mighty long way to go. It's a hard road to travel and I pray that Jah bless your soul. I know it's hard, hey, still I fear carry on. Still I work from dusk till dawn. Jah works, I have to perform. Although it's hard, hey, still I fear carry on. Still I work from dusk till dawn. Jah works, I have to perform. It's a long road to travel and a mighty long way to go. It's a hard road to travel and I pray that Jah bless your soul. It's ringing on me head, the words my father said. He said, son, you better be strong and just grow your naughty dread. Work hard for your bread, that your days will be long. It's a ringing on me head, those words that they say, I use them as my guide. As I chat in Babylon, it makes me firm and wise. I see all in disguise. It's a long road to travel and a mighty long way to go. It's a hard road to travel and I pray that I bless your soul. Hey, still I fear carry on. Oh, we still I fear carry on. Still I fear carry on. Hey, mama it hard. Hey, still I fear carry on. I still I work from dusk till dawn. Jah works, I have to perform.
Dash of Fire podcast, Reggae and Vegan Lifestyle. See?
Correctly with the correct amount.